Here. I was wondering, do I even know 40 people? Do I? Anyway, I got trying to do a mailing, and I brought a box of envelopes. That's with my own money, and I want to do the mailing to my own contacts. I don't know if I actually want to do the mailing or I'm going to secure a mailing or what, but I think I have like actual addresses written down nice and neat. I haven't done a mailing for a minute. Oh, so we do it together. It's content. My cat all of a sudden now he want to walk around. I was just trying to walk around here. I don't even know if I got tape. I wanted to go flyer. I want you to see me with the envelopes. Is this a good position? That's like, I don't know. I'll be disturbing people. First, how I do my mailing is I open up the back, right? I want you to see how I do. So I do it like that. I'm gonna stuff envelopes. I'm gonna stuff some envelopes. That's a skill set. I should put that on my resume. I know how to stuff envelopes, phone bank, go to the post office. So I have some materials I want people to know about, the flyers. Oh, I got some flyers. I'm gonna fold it up and I'm gonna stuff the envelope. Okay? This is how I usually stuff the envelope. Now you have a team. You have now to see now you open it up. You have a team. Usually somebody will, do that part. They'll fold it, see how it goes in perfectly, and then you close it. Then you're gonna address it and label. If you have a team, the team, you got somebody folding the materials, got somebody stuffing it, somebody doing the labels, but that's when you like really have a lot of mail that you gotta do. Like a lot of it. Anyway, I have my flyers all different sides so I can fold and stuff. I don't know how many I have, so I just did one, right? And I'm showing y'all how I do, right? So I could just fold them all at once. If I was really gonna be doing it fast. But I'm giving you an opportunity to talk to me. You can talk. I don't gotta go fast. Like I said, I don't even necessarily have addresses. I just don't want to lose my skill. And this is like old school because people usually do emails, right? But got people, they don't got no email. They don't go through nothing online. And they complaining that they don't get nothing. So let's see. Here you have a senior list. All the seniors. Who's doing the mailing? I don't know. Because, people talk so much. But what are we doing? Can you address the problem? Okay, so what's the solution? Right? You see, they need a paper. Okay, so you do a flyer. You print it out so you have it electronically and you have it physically, right? So then what do? Hey, Joshua. Oh, Joshua, no, he's over here at 10 bells. Oh, it made me feel so special. I feel like I should, I should have the camera in a different position. I do. I tend to feel like if we do it this way, you'll at least have something actually done. Sometimes people will have the material stuffed in, and they never stuff it. They never completely stuff it. So look, already I have stuffed 6 envelopes. Okay, I haven't sealed them. We don't want to waste nothing. Oh, I got stamps. We don't want to waste nothing. I'm not gonna listen to me. These are forever stamps. I'm not going to do anything without an actual address. And I haven't done a mailing for years, so I don't even know if I got current addresses. These people are alive or what? So I gotta do some work. I gotta make sure. I gotta verify. I haven't done no addresses for a long time. It's just that people been complaining. They talking about they not getting no information. They don't got no. They not on they not online. They don't got no internet. Their computer broken. Whatever. I get it. I understand. I do. Now, where do we go from here? Because it's not stopping the things from going. I need your information. How do I get your information? I don't even know you, right? So we got to start somewhere. I don't got your information. You don't got my information. I haven't even getting mail. Physical mail. I've been getting emails. It's almost like you don't want to bother with people that don't have it. It's you making things, you know. But if you actually get a system, then you have something for somebody to do, right? Because right now you got young people, whatever, you can't give them nothing to do because you ain't got no system. You don't got nobody addresses, whatever. So let's get it together. You and somebody something to do, right? But I can't honestly say I got it, right? I can't say, oh, I got a mailing list. No. I could say I've had one. I used to work like that. I could tell you that, yes. Do I have a current functional mailing address? Mailing? What do we call that? No roster. I don't got nothing like that because I haven't been doing work like that. But everybody I've been working with, I see physically on a monthly basis. Is that me doing a new outreach, getting people that I don't know? No, I have not. If you don't come to the meeting, I don't meet you. You come to the meeting, I'll meet you. Have I been doing my own personal outreach? No. No, I have not. I don't got no organization either. So what is the motivation for me to do that? Like, why would I be doing that? What's the motivation? I got the same people all the time. I talk to the same people on a monthly basis that I feel have access to other people and that they tell. And from what I'm gathering is that they're not telling nobody nothing. They're calling me up. They calling me up telling me they didn't get no information. Nobody told them nothing. Did you know? And they calling me because I didn't call them. Why would I call them? They already connected. Like, how did you lose? Why don't you know? How are you not connected? I didn't get invited. I didn't da. And I'm like, okay. Well, they have newly, new staff, new people been put in positions. They don't necessarily know you. What are they doing to get to know you? Okay, I hear what you're saying. I get it. Okay. All right, I hear you. What you want me to do about it, though? Could you find out this? Did you hear? Could you find this out? Could you find that out? And I'm like, okay. I didn't sit here and argue with you. Because I can imagine the frustration. All right. But you ain't gonna give me a bunch of work to do. Okay, we're not gonna go there. But I can at least say, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so you contacted me. All right, okay. And I will follow up. And then I will make an attempt to establish something for you where you can get connected. But see, we're not gonna be, I'm not your secretary. That's number one. So if you don't do what you gotta do, I ain't worrying about you. I'm gonna make sure you on the list. I'm gonna make sure what's going on, how you can get whatever. I'll let the person that's the head know your situation or whatever. You gotta be available to call, be on the call or whatever, because you don't got the computer. We got these Zoom calls, right? Okay, so one of the complaints, first of all, for me, an effective meeting would be telling us what's working and what's not working, right? So we have outreach. People are making attempts to inform people about situations that can directly impact them. And then there's people that they're not getting the information, there's something falling off. Okay, we need to establish what are those things, right? Because, like, we're not going to effectively do anything if I got your wrong address, so I send out a mailing and it's going to get sent back to me. Like, that's wasting my money. Like, if I'm coming out of my pocket, okay, somebody, I'm asking for donations or whatever. I want to do this. Could you give me the money? Whatever. And then I'm gonna do a mailing. Somebody give me the money, right? I got my forever stamp. Look at Scooby-Doo. I ain't been using them. I ain't been doing no mailing. I got all these things. Listen. So I'm gonna do a mailing. Now let's see how many people. You look at me. I'm already getting lazy from stuffing envelopes. Okay, first of all, we should even have all of that together, right? What can we use assistance in? Okay, we need volunteers. There's people in the community that said they're willing to assist. I got people in wheelchairs, people in walkers. They're 65 and up. What can they do? They can stuff envelopes. They can phone bank. We can get them to do phone call reminders or whatever. But how are they going to do that if you don't got a list for people to make phone calls? Like, people, everybody's falling off because nobody got nothing but ideas. Everybody got ideas. Everybody got complaints. Oh, we should be knocking on everybody's door. We should be this. We should be that. Okay, if I knock on your door, what am I supposed to say? And how am I capturing this information? How do I come back to report that I did this? What's my targeted area? Okay, so I'm going out. I'm knocking on the door. Okay, I knock on your door. I knocked on your door. Nobody's home. Are we gonna capture that I did that? We got to make something that makes sense, guys. We got to do something that makes sense because, see, we got real issues and we still playing around. Okay, we got real legitimate issues. It's valid. You got a valid issue. Okay, how do we address it? How do we let the people know? Who is on our team? Okay, we got a whole bunch of seniors and stuff. They ready. They saying, if you give me advance notice, I'll go get my access to ride. I'm a this, I'm a that. Okay, I got it. that's great. How do we utilize that person? What task can we give that person? That person they have resources. A lot of them, they got money or whatever. We can utilize them if you got an actual system. Okay, so Sister Bertha, no, we could just do letters. So Sister B, is she in a wheelchair? But she want to do everything. She want to go to every event. She has access, right? You know, we have some people with disabilities. They don't have access to ride. They don't have that assistance because they never applied for it or whatever. They didn't know how to get it. They don't know how the people get it, whatever the case. So she's not really really mobile like that. Okay, she needs somebody to help her get around. She wants somebody to push her. She don't even got an electric wheelchair. That's B. But B, she like to stay home anyway. It's hot. What can we give B to do? We can give her a list of phone numbers she could call, do outreach. Now listen, this is another thing. We got to keep it real with everybody. We got to keep it real. We have some people, they're lying. They're not truthful. So you give them a list and they gonna do outreach, and they have their own agenda, right? Because you gotta vet the people. People don't properly vet these people. They're all over the place. So then that's why some people, they don't want to give up their call lists and so forth. This night you're calling me about. Let's see. Let's put it on. Let's put it on speakerphone. Night you're calling.
Calling with an important update. For English, press 1. Para español, oprime el número 2. Hello. This is the New York City Housing Authority calling about the unplanned elevator service disruption in your building. We apologize for the inconvenience and are working to fix the issue as soon as possible. If you are mobility impaired or require additional
mobility impaired, I should write that down. We have people that are mobility impaired.
Or call the CCC at 718.
Mobility impaired. Look at me, and I'm gonna write it in a random book. I might forget where I put this note, but I gotta put this in my vocabulary. Mobility impaired. Okay. Did they hang up on me? Okay, so we have a lot of resistance. I've volunteered a lot of places. And one of the things they don't want a lot of people to have access to outside of staff, right? So there's some tasks they're going to give straight to staff, and that is sensitive information, okay? So sensitive information, what's going on? My phone acting up. Like all of a sudden it's acting like it don't got no energy. What's going on here? Anyway, if somebody made a comment other than Joshua, I don't see it. I've been with you for 15 minutes. Maybe I can make it to 30 minutes. I don't know. My camera up there acting up. I should finish the mailing while I'm talking to y'all. But I wanted to make some specific things, and I should be writing it down. I don't know. Let me tell you, I got these pens. It's so much. But let me just explain from my experience and my outreach. Okay, so as I go out to do the outreach, try to let people know what's going on, try to get them information and so forth. You know, it just goes back to me directing them to your tenant association, and because there's so many different buildings, right? So I'll say you gotta go to your tenant association, and now, like in the summertime, July and August, tenant associations are usually not operating. Okay, but you still have some NYCHA events, but it's like citywide or whatever. So, or borough-wide. So you have your family day, and you have what is the name of that thing? Night out or whatever. It's something with the with your PSA. And I've never been to it. That's why I have a hard time recalling what the name of it is. But regardless, I should look at where would it be. Okay, there's some events. I think I got you know how I got my stuff. You know, if I'm not organized, anybody, if they're not organized, it's gonna be hard to move stuff, right? Okay, so oh, excuse me. I want to get the right name of this because it's happening. And people, you know, it's called the National Night Out. So these are things going on that's outside of your NYCHA resident association. Well, not the family day. The family day is through your NYCHA thing. But anyway, and then we got residents talking about they don't know about it. I'm not saying that they don't know about it, but I'm saying why don't they know about it? Okay, a reason could be that they don't know about it because they don't attend their meetings, right? And there's nobody outreaching to them. Several people complaining about this and that, but how do we address effectively their complaints? Who has a way to outreach to them? Do we have their number? What's their name? What's their number? If we was to do like a robocall, do we have the numbers to put it in? And I personally, for me, okay, from what I have, for the people I know and I outreach to, I don't have the address. I don't have a phone number like that. You know, I'm seeing you at the meetings. I'm seeing you in the street. I've been seeing you. I don't know that much about these people because I'm not getting paid to do. You know, I'm not an elected officer, right? So I'm not a part of the resident association like that. I'm a member like everybody else, and I don't hold the position. It's just like you say you refer to them to go to the meeting. And if there's some resistance or whatever, you know, then what's the next level? Because you can tell people about meetings all day and they still are not attending, even via Zoom. There could be a reason why, but then it's same case, they're not coming. Or they'll be like, oh, I didn't remember. Why didn't you call me? Why am I doing all this work? Nobody called me to remind me about the meeting. I had it in my schedule. Schedule it. I mean, there's some people that it just comes down to they just want to make an excuse. You know, they just making excuses. But you can't give up. You gotta find those people that they're not making that excuse with. And you gotta, you know, after you talk to certain people and they've been complaining to you, you gotta do certain things to shut them up. If you like, they gonna keep telling me the same stuff every day, not me. You didn't get nothing. Okay, you didn't get the flyer. You didn't get. Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you. Bam, here you go. You just have the envelopes on me, right? Here I go. Cause you know they say I need it on paper. I need the paper. Give me the number. Okay, what's the paper? Who do I call? Come on, tell me. Here's some envelopes. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I got 17 envelopes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, yes, 17. So I got 17 stuffed envelopes. Do I have 17 addresses? I definitely got the stamps. Okay, now a lot of people, they got stuff, they don't have if they don't have the material, how is it going to be effective? And we know people not doing it if they don't even know where their post office is. Where's your post office? You know, some people don't want to do all of that, ask questions and stuff, but when it really comes down to work being done, people that's doing it will be able to answer those questions. And people that's just bullshitting, they don't know nothing. They don't have no proof of nothing. Where's your receipt to your stamps? Oh my God, people just lie. I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of people, they lie all the time. Do I have 17 stamps? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have more than enough. So between these two forever stamps, I have 17. Now, what is the addresses? Do you have 17 addresses? No, I have not been making it my point to ask these old people that have been complaining to me for their address, because I haven't been doing the mailing. I just literally went to the 99-cent store and brought these envelopes. I just literally did that. These envelopes was $2. Oh, they were $2, okay? 40 envelopes for $2 at the 99-cent store, okay? Now somebody gonna be more bougie and they gonna go to something like Staples or Target and they gonna spend way more money. Listen, you go to the 99-cent store, I'm telling you, they got envelopes there. These are nice envelopes. Get the job done. If you want to get the job done. Now, how do we get the addresses? Well, if I don't have, you got to start somewhere, right? So let me start. I start by having the materials, and then if I see these people, I can give them the envelope and I say, if you would like me to put you on my mailing list, give me your address. But first I gotta have the material. See, this is the way I work. I work where you don't gotta wonder if I'm telling you the truth or not. I'm gonna actually have the material and I'm gonna give it to you so you can feel I'm legit. Because there's some people, that's what they're used to. You always somebody's taking your number, somebody's taking your address, and you never hear from them. But I believe that they're doing something with the information. They're making themselves come off like they're more involved in doing stuff in the community than they really are. And that's why stuff still stays the same, because it's just that we got the same stuff over and over year after year. How? It's because people are lying. And you letting them get away with it. I want to listen. Okay, so let's say we don't have a bunch of videos like this. Okay, so let's start. So I'm making this video. Let's continue doing stuff, making it really clear with what is real outreach. And so we can really identify who the hell is dropping the ball, because it comes back to your elected people. You have elected representation. There's a secretary on the board. You got a recording secretary and a correspondence secretary. Or you got just one secretary do all of that. So you have a sign-in sheet. The sign-in sheet has your name, your address, your phone number, your email address. How nobody calling you? How you don't know? Somebody lying. Okay, now, for you all who was already in here and you heard the phone call with NYCHA calling me, that was a robot. There's people that say that you don't get that. Nobody calls me. Okay, there's a possibility that they're not getting that because they don't have your number. They don't have your current number. You don't got another phone. You don't even think about it. You don't think about how you got another phone and you didn't update your information. So they don't have your current update contact information. So of course you're not going to get that call. I had got a phone call from NYCHA telling me about the public hearing. Then because I'm connected to groups such as Save Section 9, Seeker, RPHH, RPPH, I think it's RPPH, Residents for Public Housing. Preservation, Residents for Preservation, Public Housing, Preservation and Public Housing. So that's RPPH. I'm connected to those organizations, and they send you meeting notices and information via email and on social media platforms. Okay, so the senior or whatever doesn't have that. Okay, so who's gonna physically make sure that they get this information? Who's gonna write up a little something for them? Who's gonna write it up? Who's gonna take the responsibility to do that and make sure it gets to them? That's what I want to know, because we talk, and nothing get done. We used to have a newsletter in my development. Yes, we used to have a newsletter under Miss Bradshaw. I'm going to have to start documenting this and letting people really know, because we got so many people, they lie. And politically, okay, so this is how we play politics. There's a meeting going on. And politically, playing the politic game, you can't go back and forth arguing. You're going to make people that's there uncomfortable. And it really doesn't matter. What does that got to do moving forward? What does it do? What is it? So you got to be quiet. And people be like, well, I'm the one who led this and that. And they lying. Everybody know me. And they lying. But is it for you to talk about it right? No, because let's let them say what they got to say and move on. We got agenda items that we have to address. There's things on the agenda. Let's move forward. If it wasn't for me, just don't respond. Just let's okay. Thank you, and thank you for your service. And we want you to continue it, okay? Everybody knows you. That's right. Let's say that's CC. CC don't feel recognized. Give CC, have some little 99-cent awards, or have a gold star, and have your little index card and say gold star for CC for all her decades of work. You go, CC. You go, girl. Now can we go move on to the next? Now let's move on to the next agenda item. Cause CC gonna try to mess up your meeting. Let CC mess up your meeting. CC got her own thing going on in her mind, what she's doing and how she's not recognized, how the council people and the stuff didn't give her some kind of award. All right, I get it, CC. Don't worry, CC. We got you. I'ma personally write a letter. Know your name. Shut CC up. No, I ain't gonna get mad, because I got mine. Look, the public advocate recognized me. You see that? Public advocate. And they said, in recognition of your dedication to serving the diverse communities of the city of New York, on this day, March 25th, 2022, Jamani D. Williams, public advocate. That's what people want, you know. They want to be recognized from the politicians and stuff. Yes. And they talk about what they did, and they feel bad because people don't give them the platform. They don't let them talk and everything. They don't realize that they talking a bunch of bullshit. But they see that people getting recognized, and they feel like, you know, they doing stuff. And you know why they feel like they doing stuff? Because the organizers are not explaining how to organize. You gotta explain to people how to organize effectively. Show them how it looks. Okay, so what I was saying again, I don't got the money to be having envelopes come back to me. I'm not an agency. Them agencies can do that bullshit. I need a real address. So I go down here, I gotta go out here and see. And if they don't want to give me their address, if they feel uncomfortable, whatever, don't give them the envelope. Look, we ain't gonna waste nothing. Please, whatever. Look, I'm trying to get my mailing list together. Okay, so you go out there, you're gonna do your little thing. You'll go to them people sitting on the benches. Tell them I would like to include you on the mailing list. Would you like to give me your name and address? You know, we ain't gonna waste no stamps if we don't have to. And create at least a 17-person mailing address. It all starts in whatever somebody can. Well, could you tell sister? Well, what's the column 112? Could I have some for my friend? Whatever. Okay. Well, you gotta start. So I've been with you. Look, we made it to 30 minutes. I'll try to make some more of these videos because